Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm showing you guys how to build this fully AFK Blaze XP farm. So the blazes are going to spawn, get pushed down just like so, very quickly into that little kill chamber down there, as you can see. And then you can just stand here and collect all the XP from the farm through this little gap right there. And then of course all the drops are just going to go down here into this little storage system. Very simple and easy to build. So this farm is going to get you a ton of XP and a ton of blaze rods. And if you're wondering why you need blaze rods, you can actually use blaze rods as a very powerful fuel source. So you will never need to use coal or anything like that ever again. Alright guys, we're going to get started by clearing out an area 4 out from the spawner in every direction. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that, out in every single direction. So let's just do this really quick. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is a 9x9 square, and the easiest way to tell is it's 1, 2, 3, 4 out from the spawner in every single direction right here. So now that we have that, we're going to go down 3 blocks like this, 1, 2, 3 on this layer, 1 in from the wall, and then we're going to break out this entire layer right here. So 3 blocks in. Alright, now that I have that, I'm going to go 1 in again and go 1, 2, 3 blocks down. So 1 in again and then 1, 2, 3 blocks down. Alright, there we go, and then we're just going to continue this pattern of breaking it 3 blocks down. 1 more layer. Alright guys, so once you get to this point where it is a 3x3 square, just like this, what we're going to do is we're only going to break out 4 of these 3 blocks down. So keep 3 of these just like this. Here, I'll give you a better picture of what it looks like in a minute once I patch this up. So as you can see, it's going to be 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, and then on this 5th layer down, we are only going to break out 4. Just like so. Now we're just going to place full blocks on top of the spawner, just like so, and we are ready to get started on the redstone. So what we're going to do is go 2 in on this wall, just like so. We're going to go 2 in down the length of this wall. So just like this, 2 in, just like that. Now on this wall, we are going to go 2 in, starting 1 away from this wall like this. So 2 in, but we're going to be 1 away from the edge here, just like this. So this one, it's going to start all the way on the edge. This one's only going to be like starting 1 away from the edge. Alright guys, now that we have that, we can start placing these sticky pistons. So we're just going to line these back walls with sticky pistons, just like so. Now that we have that, we can place pressure plates along every single block right here on this little outer edge right here. So every single one of these blocks is going to have a pressure plate, just like so. And then we are going to hook these pressure plates up with these pistons via redstone wire. So how we're going to do this is we are going to do it just like this, under these pistons, just like so. And then we need to go behind the piston, just like this. And then on this block right here, we're going to need to line this entire length of this block with redstone wire. So just like this, we're going to line the entire back area of this area with redstone wire. And then as you can see, yeah, when we trigger this pressure plate, it's going to push out all those sticky pistons. So then we need to put a full block on top of these sticky pistons, just like so, and then fill in whatever gaps we have. There we go. As you can see, when we stand here, well, I was fine, but when we stand here, we're just going to get pushed off. So now we're going to do this on every single other side of this farm. Alright guys, because this is most of the farm, I'm just going to make it very clear what we're doing here. So we're just going to go into, just like this, we're going to place pistons right here, just like so. Then we're going to go behind the pistons, just like this. And then on this block, behind every single one of these pistons, we're going to place a single piece of redstone, just like that. Now we're just going to patch this up, just like that. And then right here, we're going to place 2 pieces of redstone, just like this. So we're going to place a piece right here, and then a line under the pistons, and then pressure plates right here. So pressure plates on the edge, and then 2 pieces of redstone, just like this, 1 under the piston, and then we can just place full blocks right here. Alright guys, now that we have this top layer done, we're going to do the same thing on these next 4 layers. But real quick, I'm going to show you guys why we have this gap right here. So if there was 2 pistons right here, the pistons would just push into each other and it would not work at all. So this piston is going to push us into this piston, and that piston is going to push us down. So we're going to get pushed up here and then get pushed down. So that's why we have this little gap right here. So we have a gap on each side here, a gap on each side here, and then we have 2 full ones. So yeah, I'm just going to do this on each side of this farm. So just into, just like so. Alright guys, and then when you get to this final layer, only do the walls just like I show you here. So 2 in like this, and then all 3 in on this other side, just like so. Don't even do the walls on this other part. Just do 2 in on one side and 3 in on the other side. Alright guys, now that we have completed the pistons on every single one of these walls, we're going to dig out a little area right here. So we're just going to dig out a little chamber just like this. Alright, now that I have this little chamber right here, so I have some extra room, we are going to design the killing mechanism for these blazes right here. So as you can see, these are the 4 center blocks right here. I've marked them out to make it easier for us to see. But we're going to dig the wall 2 out on every side from those 4 central blocks that we can see right there. Just like that. Now right here, what we're going to do is we're going to place a dropper with an observer facing into it, a full block, and then right here, a dropper, an observer facing into it. Make sure the observer is facing into it, a full block, just like this, and then a dropper, an observer facing into it, Come on, there we are. And then a full block, dropper, observer facing into it. So that is very, very simple to do. And then on all of these little areas right here, where there is no dropper or observer, we're just going to place a piston that is going to be facing in, just like so. So make sure you get all 4 of these. God, okay, there we go. Let me get out. All right, there we go. All right, guys, now on the space right here next to this dropper, we're going to place a full block and a lever. This is going to turn the farm on and off. So it is a full block next to this dropper right here. Now that we have that, we can fill in all the walls, just like so. Now I'm using glass right here just so I can see in, but you can use any full block. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is design the collection mechanism for this farm. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is go 3 down right here. So 1, 2, 3, just like this, and then we're going to go in until we see this block right here, which is the first of the corners. Now, that block is going to be where we have our little minecart with our hopper. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a double chest like this, a hopper leading into it, and then a rail, and then a minecart with a hopper. Then we can simply break this rail right here, and there we go. That is the collection mechanism. Now, if we want to expand this lower, it is very, very simple. All we need to do is place a double chest like this with a hopper leading into the double chest, just like so. And then you can just place some ladders on here to get down there in a survival world. Alright guys, now that that is done, we're going to throw a trident right here into the center of the farm. You can use 1, but 2 will just make it a tiny bit faster. And then we're going to put a half slab right here. So we're putting this half slab here so we can collect the XP from the farm through this little gap. Now I'm just going to take it off of peaceful, put it on hard mode, and let's turn this on and I will show you guys how it works. So as you can see, the blazes are going to fall down here, get killed by this trident right here. It might take a second, but there we go. And then we are going to collect the XP through this little hole right here. And then if they do drop anything, it's going to go down in the chest. So yeah, I'm going to go up top and I can show you guys how it works. Alright guys, so as you see, blazes are going to spawn and then they're just going to get pushed down into the bottom of the farm very, very quickly and effectively, and then they're all going to die. But yeah, that is how the farm works. It is very, very efficient, and you are going to get a ton of freaking XP. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider subscribing. It would help me out so much. You guys have no idea. So yeah, if this was helpful to you, drop a sub. I'm gonna just watch these blazes die real quick. But yeah, I will see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye!